Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. What a blockbuster day today, unbelievable. It's happened again. Every single day this tournament, there's shock after shock after shock after shock. Now that they're just not shocks anymore. Honestly, if I was a betting person, I'd probably put a bet on, I don't know, Japan to win the World Cup or something. Something man's going to happen. You know, England getting probably knocked. Actually, no. Surprise bet could be that England win the World Cup. Honestly, unbelievable scenes. We're going to get through everything today. Canada versus Morocco. Croatia, Belgium. Japan versus Spain, Costa Rica versus Germany, blockbuster finish, blockbuster. We've got two giants leaving the competition, left the competition, and unbelievable. And even so, those two groups that I'm about to give you the latest on, who's topped them? We'll get to that, starting off with Group F. We start with Canada versus Morocco. And Morocco coming through winners in this 2-1. Morocco topping the group. Morocco were absolute class today. Despite that little, was it a lapse in concentration? Was it just an unfortunate mistake that led to Canada's goal? Because defender stuck his leg out when the ball came across the box. Goalkeeper tried to stop it. He couldn't. And it ends up trickling in. Apart from that, Canada, couple of chances later on in the second half. But overall, Morocco had all dominance on that game, and we start off with the very first couple of minutes. Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech is flying. The man is flying, man. When I see Ziyech play like this, I think, how is he not playing week in, week out? But then at Chelsea, people just stop. Players just stop. I don't know. We'll get to that at the end after the World Cup. I've got loads to address in regards to those guys. Anyway, Hakim Ziyech, mistake from the goalkeeper, comes straight into Ziyech's path from about, 25 yards, and he decides to, dink it over the goalkeeper because he's way off his line. 1-0 Morocco, advantage Morocco, and not too long afterwards, 20 minutes later, Morocco get the second goal with El Nesri getting that second. Great assist in from Hakimi, none other. They've got good plays, especially on that right-hand side. Morocco are lethal on that right-hand side and the way that they're moving at the moment. Later on, Canada, as I've said, get that goal, consolation, but that's all they could possibly get. After that, Morocco had control. They were defending very well. They were moving the ball very well. They were taking time on the ball in order to not allow Canada to have the ball. They were doing all of that. They had control. Very, very good performance. They kept it riding all the way until the end. They saw it out. They had a third goal, which was disallowed. And when you look back at it, yes, rightfully so. But overall, fair play Morocco. Fair play Morocco, because they've topped the group. No one expected them to top this group. No one. We all predicted Belgium, Croatia to go through. All of us. And it's Morocco that ends up leading the way. So I'm honestly, for me, very, very happy, especially as an Algerian, to see our next door neighbours do exactly what they've done and top the group at the World Cup is mind-blowing. Very, very happy for them. Congratulations. And we'll get to who they're playing at the end of this video because it links with the next group I'm going to talk about. But the next game I'm talking about is Croatia, Belgium. Belgium have been eliminated. And what did I say? I told you this Belgium team are not scary. They're not. This Belgium team have issues. They have issues. And we heard the rumours about the bust-ups. We heard what was going on. Martinez has now left the job, whether he's been sacked or whether he mutually agreed or whatever it is. But after this result, Belgium have been eliminated. Martinez has left Belgium. So I'm glad. Because honestly, I think a better manager can take this Belgium team and actually do something with it. I lie the blame at the manager on this one mainly. Yes, the players, because quite a few of them in there with egos. Trust me. We would know. We've had a lot of them. But overall, in terms of how they're managed, Martinez is just not going to do it. It's just not going to do it. They look completely divided, completely broken. They don't look like a team at all. And today was another example. With Belgium, the amount of chances that Belgium... Well, I wouldn't say the amount. The clear-cut chances they got. Lukaku specifically. Let me just put that out there. How is he not scoring? I think he had more XG than Croatia done for this entire group stage. Croatia have gone through and Belgium haven't. That tells you everything you need to know. But Belgium, Lukaku hits the post, hits, 2 yards out, misses, 2 yards out, blocked. The man can't score to save his life at the moment, and it is what it is. It's not news to us, again, especially us lot from that part of the English league. We know him very well. Belgium overall, though, no chemistry, looked frustrated from the get-go. They didn't have that envy, they didn't have that motivation, they didn't have nothing, no aggression, no nothing, no anger, nothing. Anger in the wrong way, they were just upset and they done nothing about it. Croatia, disciplined, as I said, disciplined. Yes, they were a bit leaky at the back, and Belgium didn't take advantage of that, but overall, they defended. They had control of portions of the game in that midfield. They didn't really create much, Croatia. They really, you'd think that they maybe should have scored or whatnot. They didn't really create much for themselves. But they got that 0-0. And they knew if they got a draw, they'd be going through. So they've got it. Congratulations. The group has finished. Morocco, 7 points. Croatia, 5 points. Belgium, 4 points. Canada, no points. So good luck to Canada. Was nice seeing you. Wish you all the best. And Belgium, out. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. For many people, it's a surprise. For me, I said it at the beginning, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This Belgium team was not scary to begin with. Let's move on. Group E, Costa Rica 2, Germany 4, which I don't feel like is a real reflection of what actually happened in that game. I do want to say that. And the other game, we had Japan versus Spain. But Costa Rica, who expected them to even score twice? But then again, this is the story of the World Cup. This is what's happening at this World Cup. All these so-called little teams are doing absolute big things. And at one point, they were ahead against Germany. Absolutely unbelievable. Germany taking the lead with a goal from Gnabry early on after 10 minutes. Good finish. And they go in at the break, 1-0 at half-time. Going into the second half, Costa Rica knew that they had to throw something. They had to do something. And to be honest, I was actually quite surprised with just being 1-0 down at how much they actually really gave it a go and dominated parts of that game against Germany. Germany as well. Germany, we said this at the beginning, they don't look threatening. Germany are not the Germany of old. There's good players. There's room for development. Maybe later on, maybe the next World Cup, maybe something, but there's still time. They're not there yet at all. They're not yet at all, and they have loopholes, tons of loopholes. Costa Rica get one back with Tejeda getting a goal, and not too long afterwards, with 20 minutes remaining, Costa Rica take the lead, 2-1 Costa Rica, and at that point, Germany are finishing bottom of the group. Costa Rica were on the brink of going through as well. I mean, how mad would that have been? Things changed in the other game, and things changed in this game. But later on, Germany with Kai Havertz, I mean, the time where he actually needed to step up, he didn't. To be honest, no one did. But in a game where all of a sudden, being down, Havertz comes on, makes a difference, gets the 2 goals, but it's too little too late. Too little too late, especially with what was going on at the other game. They knew. You could see Havertz running up to get the ball, and again, running up to get the ball. And even at the end when Fulgrug scored the 4th, run up to get the ball, they knew. They knew it was done. Because, funnily enough, we'll get to the next game, but I think there was something in that. We'll get to that very, very shortly. But Germany have been knocked out. They are eliminated. Costa Rica do go out with them, which is a shame because Costa Rica were the side after getting battered 7-0 that no one in their right mind thought would give it until the very last minute and still be in the competition until the very last minute. No one thought that. So credit to Costa Rica. You made yourselves proud with the quality that you do possess, the level that you're at. It's not world class, but you showed your worth, and you should be very proud, Costa Rica. So congrats, unlucky, and best wishes in the future. Germany, as I've already said, go out. The other game, Japan 2, Spain 1. This was the shock. Now, Spain went up 1-0 through Alvaro Morata, ball in the box, he headers it, and he scores. Again, pointing to this beautiful badge. As players, when they leave here, they turn into machines. But there was an element of Spain could afford to allow Japan to get back into the game and know that if they did, Germany get knocked out. Because let's be honest, right? At face value, if you have the power to choose who you want to take with you to the last 16, are you choosing Japan or are you choosing Germany? You're going to choose Japan. Even if right now Japan are playing better than Germany, you're going to choose Japan because if Germany get to a certain stage of the competition, chances are they will actually go on and do well. Japan, probably not. Although you never know. But it's about, cost and supply and demand. plus and minus, positive, negative. You have to balance things out. It's a risk. It's a risk. You never know. You never know. So I think there is an element of Spain probably going a little bit light. Japan get back into the game. Great goal by Doan. And minutes later, and this was the shocker, even if the ball, some people say it went out. Personally, I mean, you could see it. The whole ball has to go over across the line. It didn't. There was still a little portion of the ball still sitting on the line. Not at the bottom, on the right-hand side of the ball. The entire ball needs to have left the line, basically. If this is the line, the entire ball needs to have left. If there is still just a millimetre touching the line, it's on. So that's what happened. Ball comes back in. Tanaka with a body finish. I don't know if he scored that with his chest or his rib or his obliques. I don't know. But something. Taps it in 2-1 Japan. And even then, the only risk that Spain had is if Costa Rica were to win the game against Germany, which at one point did happen. And then Germany turned it around. And I think Spain definitely probably thought that was going to happen anyway, that Germany will end up getting a result. So regardless of what happens, it's Japan that goes with Spain. And now we look into the last 16, and it's going to be Morocco versus Spain. Unbelievable. Japan versus Croatia. And for the others, if I'm trying to remember this one correctly, based on today's games, that's the last 16. So it's setting up to be one hell of a last 16. Germany and Belgium have been knocked out, 2 heavyweights. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. All your thoughts on today, all your thoughts on Belgium getting knocked out, Germany knocked out. And I have to say this because I feel it's an important point to make. But Germany being focused on other things, such as, well, this is what you get at the end of the day. You know, if you're not focused on the football and you're not putting all your attention on what you need to get done, especially if you do have the quality to get it done, these sort of things can happen. It's as simple as that. Germany, for me, here, were not all in this competition. It's up to them. But they're eliminated. So are Belgium. Belgium for other reasons I've already mentioned. But Japan are through. Huge congratulations. Then they deserve it. Japan have been a credit to the competition in terms of the way they carry themselves, in terms of the way they play their football, in terms of their attitude, their mentality, the way that they leave the dressing room absolutely spotless after every single game, the way their fans absolutely clean every single inch of every stadium that they go to. They're a credit to the competition. The Japanese have been absolutely beautiful. So they deserve to top the group. And Spain have made it through as expected. So there we are. Thank you all so much. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And once again, Morocco, Croatia, Japan and Spain, congrats. The rest, unlucky. See you next time. Have a good one, people. I'll see you in a bit. Take care and peace.